right. All right, everybody, please go crazy for Damien Power!
All right. Holy smokes. Wow. Thanks so much for coming out, guys. Filming in New Farm too. Wow. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful spot, isn't it? In here. Be wary of the park. I saw a meth head getting tasered. Which is messed up. That wasn't cool. But it was making him stronger. It was actually charging him up. It was crazy, like a Tesla. They were like, Zut. He was like, whoa! They were like, Zut. He was like, whoa! Push, push, push. He knocked the cops over. I was like, go, brother, go. You know? I hope that's his origin story. Put him in the Avengers. And the whole movie's about how all the other Avengers shit keeps going missing. Oh no, Iron Man's suit doesn't work. Someone's stolen all the copper. You're always blaming me, Thor. I didn't touch it. Did you guys read that article that said Australian cocaine is 80% meth? That's why our TV shows suck. Because all the executives are on meth. See, Americans, they're having cocaine ideas. That's why their shows are so good. They're having coke ideas. Zombies, ice bombs, guns, dragons. Whoa, yeah, dude, best show ever. Our guys are on meth. That's a more paranoid, you know, small mind. Neighbours, what are your neighbours up to? Border security, how do we get the meth in? How do we get it in? Deal or no deal? Is it a deal or not? Is it a deal? Home and away, home and away, home and away. How many times have you heard a meth head on the street say that? Where's Terry? He's home, he's away, I don't know. Has anyone done DMT? Yeah. See anything interesting, man? Yeah. Your eyes say a lot. I took DMT and I saw reality. Me and my mate, we saw reality, saw the same thing as little bricks. Like everything was one thing of little bricks. And my mate was like, I want to see what's beyond the bricks. I'm going to take more. And he went into a room and he took more. And he was like, yeah, no, it is just the bricks. Yeah, that is the bottom, it's just bricks. He's always trying to get me to take more. He's like, dude, you got to take more DMT. Last time I saw God. And I was like, yeah, man, but you're still a civil engineer. You know what I mean? Like, you can't see God on the Gold Coast on Friday, and then on Monday you're doing that thing. You know the thing where they line up the road or whatever? God didn't tell me the gutter wouldn't be straight. Real drag. Who's on antidepressants? Not quite the same cheer for that one. Woo, yeah, I'm on antidepressants tonight. Yeah, and every night since what happened. I stopped taking antidepressants. They made me like quite overweight, manic, and I couldn't finish or whatever. And I went to the doctor about it and he was like, is ejaculating important to you? I was like, yeah, man, it's one of my core values. It's honesty, integrity, and coming. They're the three. It's actually on our family crest. It's a hawk, a hammer, and a dick with cum coming out of it. Apparently there's so many antidepressants today that fish are consuming them in our wastewater. Yeah. It's weird to think there's a barramundi out there that can't come. Some cod's like, is it me? He's like, no, it isn't you. I've just been swimming near the human wastewater. I want to feel numb. Okay, why do you want to feel numb? Why do you say it like that? I'm just asking you how you are. Yeah, we always talk about how you want more communication in the relationship. And then we open up and then you make me feel weird about it, like your tone is defensive. I am not being defensive. I'm asking you how you are. This is communication. No, it's not. You're making me feel bad about communicating. Then you complain when we don't communicate enough. All right, this is some shit that you're projecting from your mother. Don't bring up my mum! Or whatever. It's a hypothetical... It's a hypothetical fish conversation. They could be saying anything down there. They could be just like that as well. You ever see the fish in Coles or whatever on the ice, like... You're like, that's Zoloft, man. I know that look. I know that looker. There's a lot of mental illnesses. Well, some of them make us uncomfortable, so we don't really like to talk about those ones. Like my mate Adrian, he's schizophrenic. Where's his fun run? All these influencers on TikTok like, hey, if you've got depression, come out for a fun run. We're raising awareness. Get out here, guys. Come for a fun run. Never for schizophrenia. Hey, guys, if you've got schizophrenia, come for a run. Do you think your dad's in the CIA? Run, run. Do you think the ants are recording you? Come for a run. Come for a fun run. Come for a fun run. Bring your hammer. Nobody ever claims narcissism. Nobody ever claims that one, because you can't feel sorry for a narcissist. No one's ever like, oh my God, did you hear? Timmy's got narcissism. Oh my God, no. Is he okay? He said he's doing better than you. Have you laughed yet? You have? Which bit did you laugh at? Name a bit. Name a topic that you've laughed at. Oh, okay, all right. No, it's just a lot of comics like to make their audience feel safe. But I can't seem to do that because of my dad and blah, blah, blah. So, I am watching. Can't touch the audience anymore. Can't touch the audience anymore. Because that's assault. And then the PC police, and the actual police, I found out, the actual police are way worse, by the way. There's no PC police brutality. You still focusing, man? So you're one of the, he's like, because you're a younger dude, so you're trying to go like, move the next video, doesn't... Autism. Yep, it's a big one, it's a popular one at the moment. I've spent my whole life around autism. Someone told me that this, because the old building is haunted, and I think ghosts are autistic. I think ghosts are autistic people that have died and not got the social cue to move to the next realm or whatever. That's why they're always like, oh, buildings, like... Because they love infrastructure. Like, that's what I found in my family. Like, my brother, he's autistic, he's literally was a town planner. Like, he would have designed the train station that he, may one day haunt. I think it's great, to talk about, there's a lot of awareness around mental illness, which is great. There's a lot of overdiagnosing that comes with that, unfortunately. Like, I remember when my son was in kindy and the teacher was always trying to diagnose him with something. One time she said, "I think your son has a serious mental problem." And I was like, "Why? What does he do?" And she goes, "He forgets where his shoes are." It's just 100% true. And then the next week I took my son in, she goes, "Oh, your son can't come to kindy, he had a cold. He can't come to kindy with a cold because my husband is mentally disabled and if he gets sick, it's very serious. It's very difficult." I was like, whoa. Like someone tells you something like that you have this big wave of empathy where you're like, holy shit, this person's going through something I don't even understand. But there's always that voice, isn't there? There's always the comedian voice, the messed up voice. It was like, imagine we met the husband, he was just like a normal dude. He was just like, "Hey, I'm Tim and I'm an accountant. Yeah, I forgot where I put my keys. She thinks I'm severely disabled. It's severely mentally disabled. It's bullshit. I work as an accountant. She makes me go to work with a helmet on. It's just not necessary." They're calling it a mental health epidemic, and I think a lot of it is because of, big tech. Isn't that fair? And then we've got to listen to billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg now running around, doing podcasts with a gold chain, talking about his boat and his keto diet. Don't try and be relatable, bro. It's pathetic. You're evil. Just be evil. Say what you want about Kim Jong-un, but at least he's not trying to be relatable. He blew up his uncle. Just blew him up in a stadium. Everyone had to go watch. And they stood and applauded because they respect the honesty. Mark Zuckerberg talking about how he was bullied. Look, man, you can't be a villain and a victim, okay? You don't get to be both. These guys are the villains of our era. They're pathetic. Darth Vader. That was a villain. Remember him? Yeah, he lost his arms and legs in a lightsaber battle. Did you know that? That's why they put him in that black suit. So he could walk and talk and breathe. So he's disabled. Never mentions it. Never mentions it once. If he was a tech CEO, I'd be like, "My struggle" on the front of Men's Health. The Death Star has no stairs, it's all ramps and elevators. We have pink lightsabers for International Women's Day. It's shit like, you know what I mean? The Emperor, my boss, the guy with the electricity, he's a burns victim. The whole C-suite's disabled. Never lent on it. He's just an evil torso. That's all Darth Vader is. He's an evil torso. Never lent on it. I would have lent on it. You know what I mean? "You're evil, Darth Vader." Yeah, I can't shit without using the Force. Okay, do you have any idea what my life is like? The algorithm, man, it's messed me up politically. You ever find that, like what it feeds you? Like, this is how messed up I am. If I see someone really, really jacked, like just ripped, like that, I think they're right wing. That's what I think now. And if I see someone out of shape, I think they're progressive. Obviously, I'm a moderate. But I've been reading Hitler's speeches to get into shape. Just to get into shape. I don't even trust someone who's really jacked and progressive. The other night at a wedding, this dude's ripped, and he's monologuing me. He's going, "Man, the patriarchy's oppressing women. It's bullshit. What are we doing about it? I've started a fund to help young women." I'm like, "Ladies, cover your drinks." I don't trust that from someone who looks like that, okay? I want to hear that from someone with a pride flag on their sleep apnea mask. It's crazy now, like, it's just everything's got to be good for you now in some way. Like I said to my mate, I had this book I'm reading called The Happiest Man on Earth. It's about a Holocaust survivor and happiness and his struggle and how he's happy now. And my mate, who's a biohacker and a real estate agent, like he's literally the battery in the Matrix. He's one of the pink batteries. He was like, that's it, man. That's the point, bro. You got to struggle like he did to be happy. He's happy because he struggled like that. You got to struggle like he did to be happy, man. That's the key. I'm like, look, man, the Holocaust wasn't a wellness camp. Okay? Imagine if that was the next big thing. People flying over to China, going, hey, yeah, could I work in your forced labour camps? Yeah, I'm from Byron. And I just want to work in like your forced labour camps for my gratitude diary. And they'll be like, yeah, all right, man, if you want. I'll take him to a Nike factory or whatever. He's sewing together Nike shoes all day. Wow, this sucks. I get it now. Like my life before was way better and now I'm doing this. It sucks. I get it. I'm grateful. He turns to the Chinese official. Can I go now? Chinese official gets pissed off, pulls out his pistol, walks right over to him, points it against his head, right into his dreads. He's like, nah, man, you don't get to go. This is slavery. You got to stay now. That's the whole point. But I don't want to sew together Nike shoes anymore. And he's like, just do it. He's like, wow, man, really? Just do it? Really, dude? That's the joke? Just do it? Wow. Also, man, if you're Chinese, dude, you don't sound Chinese. Well, I mean, if I did a Chinese accent, people would be more offended by that than they would by the fact there's definitely slavery in our supply chain. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. No, don't applaud. Don't applaud. It's not The Guardian. That's what I already thought, and you said it. Yum, 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 yum. The UFO files, the Epstein files, every day they release something. We just go, whoa! Every day, it's something. Whoa! Every day. Nothing changes. Where are all the arrests? Where are all the arrests for the Epstein files? I thought it'd be like the end of a Scooby-Doo episode. They caught the bad guy, rips off his mask, it's Epstein. Would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you sexy kids. But nothing changed. This is the world I'm trying to explain to my son. You know, he's 16. I'm lucky because my son's very mature. I'm lucky to have a mature teenager. Like the other day, he had mates over and they were quite mean to him. And then they left and he came up to me and he said this. He goes, Dad, those kids were quite mean to me, but I'm going to focus on the people that love me in my life. And I said, sweetie, those kids, they still like me, right? Like, I don't know what's going on with you and the boys, but don't bring me... Like, I don't know if you're in the group chat or whatever, but don't bring me into it, man. I don't know what's going on there. You know what's good about that generation, your generation, man? You're good at PlayStation. You're good at the PlayStation. That's how the new war's going to be fought. They're the future veterans, man. They're not going to be... They're going to have RSI from playing too much. They'll be in a motorised scooter. People be at the march like this. Granddad lost his leg in the war to diabetes. Call of Duty. So realistic. The graphics now, they've just gotten to the point where they're just so realistic, but the game isn't realistic. Like, I finished the game, I killed thousands of people. Just finishes and just like, congratulations. That's it. That's not realistic, is it? If it was realistic, there'd be a level after that where you've got to re-assimilate into society. You got to control his flashback at the service station. Get down, grenade! Whoa, go! What pump did you use, bro? Which pump? Left, left, left. Do not put cat in microwave. Left, 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 left. You know, sometimes when I think about the size of our navy and Australia's coastline, I reckon if China invaded, it'd be the first invasion just to come through customs. And knowing Australia, there'd be a dude with a clipboard come out, you know? Nah, mate. Nah. Aircraft carrier, too big, mate. Above regulation. Can't come in. Can't come in with those aircraft carriers, mate. Too big. Oh, no, this is actually an invasion. We're just going to come in anyway. Does the council know? You got to fill out a form with the council, mate. If there's going to be an invasion, they've got to know. Chinese generals are like, let's just fill out the form. It'll be cheaper. Oh, yeah, no worries, mate. Fill it out, give it back. Yeah, no, all good, mate. Just a bit of respect, that's all. Aboriginal people are like, don't remember the form. That must be new. Imagine if China invaded, there'd be 2 welcome to countries. 2 land acknowledgements. You'd have the Aboriginal one, then you'd have the white people. We used to live here, this was Brisbane, that used to be Kmart, we used to gather. Then the Chinese anthem. You'd have the Aboriginal welcome to country, the white people was for a little bit, always will be for a little bit. Then the Chinese anthem, people would be just like, when's the footy start? There's 3 now? There's 3? There's got to be 3? Who's got the uncle always posting shit about China and immigration? My Uncle Brian's always posting racist shit. Always. Then quiet for 2 years. Oh, nothing. First post back, him in a kimono, bowing with his new Japanese wife. Now all his posts are woke and cultural, he's woke at the barbecue. She flipped him. She flipped him from racist to non-racist. In Thailand, they'll flip a homophobe. Do you know how many people live in Thailand right now going, who the fuck am I? I don't know who I am. That should be the t-shirt. It should be a homophobe's face going, who am I? And then a lady boy behind him going, I warned you, you're gay now. I think I'm gay. You're gay, you're definitely gay. You sucked me, you sucked my dick. I nearly said you sucked me dick. You sucked me dick. You're definitely gay. You sucked my dick. Got a few takes of that one. Just in case in the edit, I'm like, I don't know if the suck my dick thing landed. Use the other take. Lady boys, would you? Lady boy kind of guy? I would. It's not at the top of the list, but it's in there. You got to be sex positive, man. All my friends that are really progressively outspoken, also very sex positive, which is great, but they bring that shit too close together. You know what I mean? Like my friend, she's showing me her adult dating bio, and it's like, in a polycule open relationship, love subdom, love cuck, love butt play, butt plugs, welcome, leather, toys, subdom, love a cuck, free Palestine. That was in the list, I swear to God, that was in the list. I agree with all of it, but you can't put it too close together. That's all I'm saying. You can't be like, hey guys, my pussy's wet, but there's a drought in Uganda. Guys, seriously. Recycle, bro. Recycle. What does that look like? A missile that Russia's launching right now that... Just think about it, dude. This is what I read. I read that we're having less sex. Have you heard this? We're having less sex. That's what I read to justify my reality, is that we're having less sex. Which is weird because we're in such a sexualized culture. Couldn't be more sex obsessed. But we're having less sex. This is how far we've come. You can't even kink shame anymore. That's how far we've come. Even if it would be fun or funny or whatever, you can't shame someone's kink. You know, that's where we're at, which is great. We've all been to that inner city artist party in West End or whatever, where someone gets up and goes, "Hey guys, I feel like this is a safe space to say I like it when women walk me around like I'm a little pig." And you don't laugh. You don't laugh, trust me. It sounds like a bit, but it's a trap. Don't laugh. You go, "Thank you so much, Greg, for sharing that." But in the 1950s, you would have been electrocuted. They used to actually... No, they did. It's messed up. They used to actually electrocute, electroshock therapy. Turn down the voltage. It's only making him harder. And when I say people are having less sex, I want to clarify I'm talking about straight people, because gay people seem to be doing very well. You know, that's just what I feel. You know, gay people are doing better in this whole techno-driven relationship dating app bullshit. Gay people seem to be... Look, the other night, this is not an exaggeration. This is not an exaggeration, okay? This is what happened. I went, people are having less sex. Dude in the front row went like this. This is what he did. Not a characterization. When people are having less sex, he went, "Not me!" That's what he did, I swear to God. He went, "Not me." He goes, "I'm in an open relationship, and I'm in a serious relationship, and it's open, and I'm on Grindr. We're having loads of sex. We have orgies." All my married friends are like, "Oh boy, really got to mow the lawn this weekend. I was going to hang myself, but I think I'm gonna mow the lawn instead. Diane will be annoyed if I hang myself. Haven't finished the gazebo. She's gonna be like, you would. And look, if you come here tonight, you've probably seen a lot of stand-up, right? And we've all seen the younger comedians who I hate come out and go, "Hey guys, what's up?" Especially the young dudes. "Hey guys, what's up? You know, I'm single, I'm a bit of a loser, and I like can't hook up with anyone." I'm paraphrasing, but it's that kind of, "Hey guys, you know, can't really hook up with anyone." And they say that to garner sympathy from women in the audience. You go, "Yeah guys, a bit of a loser, just can't seem to meet anyone. Can't meet anyone, dude, a bit of a loser." Then you see him later at the bar, talking with some woman. I follow them home. I follow them home and I headbutt the window when they're trying to have sex. "Looks like you're having sex to me, bro. Holy shit, it's the guy from comedy." "That's right, dude. That's why I followed you out here, man." You're lying to your audience, bro. You're lying to your audience, dude. Stop lying to your audience, dude. You asked for my advice, man. You're lying, dude. I can see it. That's why I followed you out here, bro. That's why I'm here in the bushes, dude. You're lying, dude. What are you doing? Oh my God, I'm just telling you the truth, man. You're not gonna make it, dude. You're being inauthentic, dude. The audience can tell. You're lying, man. That's why I'm standing here. That's why I've been here for the last 2 hours, bro. That's why I'm standing in the bushes watching you have sex, man, because just to prove you're a liar as a comic, man. On stage, you're lying, bro. You're lying, dude. That's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here. That's what I say. That's what I say when I watch. For mentoring purposes, of course. I don't know if, like, this is relatable to, you know, maybe more so men in the audience, but for me in my 40s, the drive isn't as strong. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be like pussy, 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 pussy. Pussy, 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 pussy. But now it's like a different rhythm. It's kind of like pussy, pussy. You know, it's not the same. It used to be like jazz, like. Now it's like an old country song. It's like, pussy, where have you gone, my old friend? It's like an old horse here. Pussy, where are you now? There's a dude with a bit of straw and shit. Ain't no pussy around here. It all went up to the damn hills. There's an old prospector coming to town. I'm gonna go find me some. I wouldn't go out there. That's nothing but desert out in there. I'm gonna go look. I'll find something. You'll see. Well, that's online dating out there. Nothing but mirages. I'll come back with something. I'll find something. I don't know how long this has to go on for, but rest of the show, I'm out here in the desert. I'm still a pervert, I want to be clear. I'm still a pervert, but the energy to do anything about it is gone. The energy isn't there. You know, if a woman came up to me tonight and was like, let's go back to my place, I'd be like, what kind of mattress do you have? Because if it's too soft, it aggravates the L4 disc. It ain't worth sciatica, baby. It ain't worth sciatica no more. But look, you know, the younger comics, they make a good point. Am I right in saying it's gotten tougher? Huh? It's gotten tougher out there with all the dating apps and stuff, you know. And I know, as a single dad in their 40s, just how tough it is at the moment to meet people. It does. It gets a lot harder. With the digital thing, it's harder now, I think. It's tough out there. And if there's any single dads in, did you guys see the Ryan Gosling's new Apocalypse movie? Yeah, single dads, I know if you're out there, man, you know what I'm talking about. We love apocalypse movies. We love them because they're always the same story. Always the washed up single dad, can't get his shit together, drinking, the family's left with a new clean cut guy. Then the apocalypse happens. That's when he gets his shit together. I'm gonna save the family. Gets in the car, he's driving this asteroid. He's like, pulls up to the new guy's house. He's on the front lawn. Oh, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? See, Katie's a loser. Or whatever her name is in the film. And they get in the car and they're driving. The guy's in the back. Fuck. You know, the family's sitting next to you. The guy's in the back. Holy shit. You're driving his car and you're like, he's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too much weight in the car. You kick him out, balls like that. He's like, oh my God. She's like, what are you doing? You kicked him out on the street. I can't help it. It's too heavy. He needs to go. Then you drive. Which way are we going? You drive back and you run over him. Oh, you ran over him. I didn't see him. I'm lost, Kate. Look around. There's asteroids. Oh, I got him again. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was. I'm sorry. Start running over his carcass. I can't see. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to turn. You're doing donuts on his body. I don't know where I am, Kate. There's no GPS. Or whatever happens in the movie. You know what I'm saying. I don't know if this is controversial to say. I mean, this is, I think we can agree that what women find attractive is more complicated than what men find attractive. If I say to hetero men in the room tonight, is Margot Robbie attractive? Men will say, yes, she's attractive. 100% of men will say, yeah, of course she's attractive, sure. If I say to hetero women in the room, is Ryan Gosling hot? About a third of you will go, I don't think he's hot. Sorry. Chris Hemsworth, I don't think he's hot. Do you think he's hot? I don't think Chris Hemsworth's hot. Timothy Chalamet, I don't find him hot. Sorry, not for me. Timothy Chalamet? No, definitely not. Sorry. Then you'll be hanging out at your place and you'll be like, Jesus Christ, that demented Italian dude screaming at the bins again. I think he's kind of hot. Like look how passionate. Bellissimo, marinara, look at that, how much they care. They invented fascism, do you know that? That's like, they're kind of bad boys. They did invent fascism, the Italians, and that's this segue now that I'm doing. Just get that out of the way. Doing that segue now. They invented fascism, the Italians, and at the end of the war, they kicked Mussolini to death, dragging his body through the streets, jumping on his body to kill him. You know, they were so angry about the war, jumping on his body, which is the same way Mario kills turtles. So I don't know if that's a cultural thing or whatever. You know the Mario game or whatever, you're jumping on the turtles. So watch out, they love to jump on you. But if anyone's ever been to Italy or knows an Italian dude, you know there would have been guys still trying to pick up women while they were kicking Mussolini to death. You know that. Hey, Maria, we kick Mussolini to death. We talk after, huh? We jump on his body. Maria, listen, look at my legs. I kick Mussolini to death. They're bigger legs than Antonio, huh? Maria, come on, we're kicking Mussolini to death. Baby, we can talk after. Busy, baby, please. Anyway, you laugh, but that is just history, so that's... You can do whatever you want with that. I don't know whether it's because, you know, my dating group is all divorced and with kids. That's the dating group in your 40s. And for me, the difference is, like, the women I date, they like to get the trauma out up front. They want you to know, first date, there's my trauma, there it is, now you know. So if you don't want to keep going, I get it, but there it is. There's my trauma, here it is early on, there it is. So now you know, I've just told you that's what happened, there it is. So now you know. If you don't want to keep going, I get it. Whereas men are like, hello. And then 7 years later, they drive their van off a cliff. Bye, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye. I tell you what, getting work done's become popular. Everyone's getting work done, men and women, you know? We spend more on anti-aging than we do on aged care. I think if you're going to get Botox, I'm all for it, but you got to get it from an old lady. You got to connect with that generation. Hold still. Why do you want to look like a whore? That's what she might say. I wouldn't say that. She might say that because she's out of touch. People are like, you can't say that. I didn't. She did. Rich white women, don't worry, there's none in here. Rich white women have taken a lot from men in India, haven't you? Namaste, turmeric lattes, chai tea, breathwork, meditation, yoga, Eastern philosophical memes, tantric sex, Buddhist quotes, downward dog in front of the sunset. How would you like it if men in India were impersonating you? How would you like that shit? Huh? We'd never hear the end of it. Imagine that. People in New Delhi, all these Indian men gathering in the Lululemon and the Lorna Jane. They got the takeaway coffee, they got the lips done like this, they got the lid done like that, they got takeaway coffee and a little dog in a bag. Listen, Prandeep, I don't think Becky should come to the baby shower. No, she's a bitch, she talks shit about you constantly. You're right, we should have Prosecco without her, she is talking too much shit. Venus is in retrograde. Never hear the end of it. The scammers are getting good in New Delhi. Holy shit. Remember when it used to be like, I'm a Nigerian prince, you get an email, you're like, whatever, man. Now you'll get an AI voice modulated call. Damien, it's grandma. Grandma, holy shit. Damien, I'm in trouble. I need help. Oh my God, what do you need? Oh, send me some money, quick. Oh, okay, I'll send you some money, Grandma. Little tiny things, give them away. Oh, geez, thanks, brother. Brother? Who is this? Come on, brother, you know, send girlfriends bobs as well. Send the bobs, please, and the virgin. Who is this? Bob? Come on, I've got a link, just click it. Just click the link, brother, please. I'm here to help. It's Grandma. It's Grandma. Stop it. My dad got scammed. That whole generation's so bamboozled by technology, it's changing too quick. The other day I connected my dad's TV to the Wi-Fi. This is what he said. He went, "Whoa! You should start a company." The other day I sent a video I generated of my dad dancing in a dress. It wasn't funny. He was like, "What is this? Who is this? Where'd you get this? Who got this? Who am I?" It was crazy. So who, how? Help! Who am I? It was crazy. It wasn't funny at all. He didn't know you could generate videos. He just thought he got caught. You guys have been great. Thanks so much for having me. I'll see you next time. Good show. Thanks, man. Thanks for being a good sport. I won't kick you to death, I promise. See you next time.